Right, so welcome to video 2 of our course registration guide sequence. Now that you have lifted any holds from your account, and they should be gone, I just went ahead and lifted mine. So let's see, yep, if I refresh, you can see there's no more holds on here. The next step is trying to figure out what exactly you should take for next semester. So the first thing I would recommend doing is going into the academic guide website. And you can reach that website by just Googling FSU Academic Guide. And this will open up for you the FSU Program Guide, which tells you all of the requirements for all of our majors and all of our minors on campus. And I think the easiest way to find it is just going to the A to Z list. That way you don't have to guess which of these tiles your major is hiding under. So go ahead into the list and pick which major you're majoring in. Or if you are planning on switching your major, go ahead and pick the major you're planning to switch into. I'm going to go ahead and just randomly pick, let's go ahead and do biochemistry just because I'm here. So once you found your major, go ahead and click on the academic map. You will see two different columns here. One is the milestones, and these are the minimum requirements you need to meet each semester in order to stay on track in your major. So say I'm a biochemistry major. This is actually FSU Teach Biology, so that's fun. I clicked on the wrong map. Let's try it again. Biochemistry. All right, looking at the milestones. Many of you have already completed the minimum for Term 1, ANC 1101 and MAC 1105. If you're in the sciences, those are two foundational courses. So your requirements for your second semester, the minimum you would have to complete to stay on track, would be these three courses. If you've already completed these courses, that's great. Then you wouldn't have to take them next semester. You could move on to your Term 3 milestones if you wanted to. The sample schedule on the other side of the page is just one example of one way you might build your schedule in order to meet these requirements. It's not necessarily the best way to schedule your classes. And for many of you, if you're coming in with a lot of credit from high school, these schedules may or may not make any sense for you. So check the milestones, and then you can go ahead and sort of ignore this whole side of the page. So if you are a biochemistry major and you still need ENC 2135, then that has to go on your schedule for the spring. And remember, if you're an honor student, you have to take an honor section of that course. If you are a biochemistry major and you haven't yet taken Chem 1 and Lab, then you have to take Chem 1 and Lab. And if you haven't yet taken pre-calculus, then you would have to take pre-calculus. And this will show you the bare minimum that has to go on your schedule. If, say you're a completely different major, so let's go back to the A to Z list, and we will take a look at something completely different. So let's say you're a dance major, totally different than biochemistry. You could click on that academic map and see that what you would have to have is ENC 2135. Your first mathematics course, it doesn't necessarily have to be a specific course. And then the rest of it is just GPA requirements. So you don't necessarily have a lot in terms of milestones in every major. You'll see a lot more of them front-loaded to your first and second semester in the sciences for sure. Okay, now that you've checked your milestones, you're ready to go on and see a little bit of a bigger picture of what you might have to take. So a great place to look would be to go back to your Student Center, click on your SC icon to open up your Student Center. And here you can go ahead and click on your academics. This is going to open up a lot of information about you. You can go to advising tools. It's a really helpful place, and click on my academic requirements. This is probably the most helpful place for you to go. Unfortunately, I can't show you a demo because my graduate program doesn't have an academic requirements plan built, but if you go in here, you will see all the courses you've already taken and all of the courses that you still need to take for your currently declared major. Now, if you are planning to switch majors, or if you're exploratory and you're not really sure which way you're going to lean, you can click on a what if report, and these are really exciting. So you could go ahead and create a new report. So say I am a undergraduate student and I'm going for my bachelor's and my major is behavioral neuroscience, we'll just say. Okay. Then I can go ahead and submit this. And this is going to show all of the different requirements you would need. If it's showing as not satisfied, it'll be open and you'll see sometimes exactly what class or what list of classes you would have to choose from in order to meet that requirement. If it's showing up as collapsed like this automatically, that's an indicator that it's satisfied. So here you can see the general education requirements, the core. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the FSU Liberal Studies general education requirements, including your 2 Englishes, your 2 maths, your history, social science, ethics, humanities, and 2 natural sciences. And then you keep scrolling down and you'll see graduation requirements, your scholarship and practice, your E-Series course, your multicultural diversity. When you scroll down far enough, you'll begin to see the courses specifically for your college. So for example, Arts and Sciences has a foreign language requirement, and you'll be able to see where you stand on that. And then all the way down to your major, seeing the hours requirement and specific prerequisites that you need to take. So for me, as a neuroscience major, a good math class to register for might be Calc 1 or statistics, because those are the required math courses that I still need to do for my major. You can also see the different sciences that are required and other courses that you can choose from the core. This is a great way to get a feel for what you still need to take, and a lot of that is going to dictate what you want to register for in the upcoming semester. So now that you know how to find your what if report, how to find your my academic requirements report, and how to find the majors and maps right from this academic program guide. Fun fact, you can also find minors here as well. So the list of all the minors and what they require for you to take. So these are some of the main resources you'll use to decide what classes you want to put on your schedule. And the next thing in the next video we will discuss is what kind of balance you should set up for your schedule going into the next semester. All right, so stay tuned.